Sipping on, looking for the pain. Roll another split, can't let it go to waste. Hey, light it up, take it to the brain. 7 grams in the blunt, just to put a chain. Hey, I'm the greatest, fuck what you think. Hit him with a classic, but it's gon' rain. Look at these pictures I paint. Feeling like the Banksy of the rap game. I've been grinding for my last name. Go get a bag and I dash like Dane. See you doing good and they mad, that's lame. Rather see you in the hood, down bad in the case. But I flipped it on them like I won the Olympics and then threw the fist up on them for us, by us. We don't give endorsements on the boss. My cut is the biggest portion. Everybody got drip, but no gift for sources. Brick by brick, trying to build a fortress. So we got needs at the fever caution. Back to the streets, so for G, she cost me. I gotta live by the principles. I cannot worry about people's opinions, they miserable. I had the combo with God that was holy. He told me that I'm really him in the physical. I'm going addicted to digital. I'm dedicated, don't reach my pinnacle.
All right. Let's wait for everybody to arrive. We got people attending. What a wonderful night it is. It's a beautiful night. It's a fucking beautiful night. Earlier today, I woke up this morning and it was 35 degrees outside. 35 degrees outside and there was snow in the mountains. What I decided to do, and what I usually do, is I went into the shower and I turned that bitch fucking cold and I sat in that, stood in that, whatever you want to call it, underneath that water for at least it was about a minute. I counted about a minute. By the time I was done with that cold water, I felt like I had fucking brain freeze throughout my whole body. But you know what? I got it done. I got it done. 35 degrees outside. That's some cold ass water. Cold ass water. Best believe that woke me up. That really woke me up. All right, let's get into today's teachings and lectures. As usual, I simply go off the dome. I usually find the direction as I go, right? Which has really been my style so far. And to be quite honest, it works. It's been working out for me. When you do things repetitively and consistently, that's where you gain your power and your momentum, from doing things repetitively and consistently, right? Now, if you want to set out and do something, you really got to decide that you want to fucking do that shit. Like, that has to be what you're going to do. No, none of this back and forth, wishy-washy. I think I'm going to do it, and then you change your mind later and shit. Like, no. Pick your goal, pick your mission, pick your plan, set out and do it, and stick to it and get it done and adjust along the way. Adjust along the way. That's how it should be done. Right? Why? Because it demonstrates to yourself that you're a man of your fucking word. That you are of your word. And so we're not running around all indecisive, trying to figure out, what do I do? I'm gonna do this. Oh no, next thing you know, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. No. None of that. The plan and the goal is very clear. At least my visions are extremely clear, very clear. Sometimes are my visions like a little uncertain? Yeah, sometimes I do have uncertain visions. If my vision is uncertain, I don't project it into the world right away. If I have a vision in my mind and I'm uncertain about it, I keep it in my mind. Why? Because that vision needs a little more work before I could bring it forward. It needs more tweaking. It needs something to it. It needs something to it. However, when the vision is clear, when I could clearly see the vision, I see all the little details of the vision. I could visualize everything and even see beyond the vision. That's when I know I'm ready to bring the vision forward. Okay? And that's how I've really been doing everything lately. Everything lately has been nothing more than a mental process inside of my mind first. And I'm extremely aware of this. Right? I know these things that are in our life that we bring forward and bring about, whether it's positive or negative, they don't come from nowhere. Everything in your life has a source. You could trace it back to something, even something as small as a thought. It was a thought. Somewhere along the line, there was a thought that led to whatever condition it may be. Now, take a condition, think about that condition, and trace backwards. Nothing is really by coincidence. Nothing is really by accident. This world is all by design and operates on pretty strict laws and rules and principles if you think about it. Everything at the end of the day is purely natural and natural law. That's why it's best to be in line as much as you can with natural law, the natural laws, which quite frankly, society tries to stray you away from that. Isn't that funny? Society tries to stray you away from natural law. And they create laws that they claim are natural. They say they're natural. And then 5-10 years down the line, they switch up on you and said, no, we got it wrong. This is the new law. The fuck? Fuck that. No. Natural law in its purest essence, the human essence, has been the same law since the start of time. The start of fucking time. And it's very simple. Things like survive and replicate, survival of the fittest, things like that. Very basic, very human. Yes, deep down inside, humans, all of us, we're pretty fucking savage if you think about it. I mean, we just found ways to like, we bathe ourselves, and we're even more civilized now. You don't got people running around shitting in the streets and harming each other. But yet, there's still things in society that's fucked up, like, people, steal and they do kill people kill other people. There's still a lot of wrongdoings in society. So when you think about it, society nowadays is probably just as uncivilized in a lot of ways as it was 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years, 400, 500 years ago. Why? Because humans are always going to be fucking humans. Humans are always going to be humans. Men are always going to be men. Women are always going to be women. So why the fuck is everybody running around acting like we aren't what we are? Huh? Did everybody just wake up one day and come to the same fucking conclusion? Or was it programmed into all of us through the music, through the reels, through the ads, through the books, through the schools, through the everything, whatever it may be, huh? So what is deemed as natural nowadays is actually extremely unnatural, very unnatural. And I think it's safe to say that, yeah, it's obvious that when you implement that, everybody's gonna walk around all fucked up. No one's really happy. People got anxiety more than they've ever had, depression more than they've ever had. I mean, the statistics just keep on rising and rising and rising, which is mind-boggling because, like, me being on what I'm on, the people around me, like the process that we're on, we just keep feeling better and better and better, better and better and better. Yet I venture out and it looks like everybody's more and more and more down. Shit, I thought the pandemic was going to be the pinnacle of people feeling down, but it still feels like it's creeping at a slope downwards since COVID. So what am I going to do about it? What are you going to do about it? Well, we're all in this together, right? We're all in this together. I got love for other people. I love everybody around me, especially my family. I know you guys love your families too, right? And that's why we do what we fucking do. That's why we are dedicated to what we choose to be dedicated to. Our knowledge, our disciplines, our health, our practices, right? Trying to build the things that we want to build. Because at the end of the day, yeah, it's fucking survival. That's our fucking survival. Why do we all band together? Why is everybody on the stream? Why are we all connected? Because we're stronger when we're connected. Plain and fucking simple. We are all stronger individuals. What we're strong as individuals, but nothing compared to when we're linked up as one. Right? Now, why is this something that they haven't taught us? Why don't they teach us this shit? It's like they promote people to be alone. Right? I used to be one of those guys that just thought I used to have to be alone or some shit. Though I had so many fucking friends, I had a fucking phenomenal social life, still got a phenomenal social life. Always, Alex Palacio, always been fucking social. Always been social. But even back then, though, even back then in earlier times, still feeling empty. And how many other people out there feel empty? A lot of people feel empty. And you know who feels the most empty? I wouldn't even necessarily say it's the guys that I come across out there, but it's the girls that I come across. They seem to feel the most empty. They seem to be the most lost, at least in my perspective. At least in my perspective. And it's the same patterns on repeat. The same exact patterns on repeat. Everywhere I go, everywhere I look, everywhere I turn. So I am happy. I am proud. I am proud that I am able to speak and deliver the things that I'm able to speak and deliver. Because I know that in that sense, I am a walking antidote. I'm a walking antidote. And it's just a matter of where I want to direct my light. In a world of darkness, it's a matter of where you want to direct your light. Who do you want to direct the light to that you come across? Some people a little bit, some people more so than others. Shit, I sometimes I wish I could help everybody. I wish I could, but I only got so many hours in the day. You know, I only got so many hours in the day, and I got my own to take care of as well too. I got my own businesses and employees and projects and partners, plus a home, trying to take care of this place. So occasionally I come across people where I'm like, fuck, I do really want to help this person genuinely from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my heart. Because there are still good people out there, lots of good people out there. And so, yeah, with this type of shit, change the fucking world, guaranteed. Fuck, that'd be so dope. We're just changing the world. Let's change the fucking world. How rewarding is that? How rewarding is that? So what is rewarding to you? What is rewarding to me? It's definitely not the next shiny object. It's definitely not what they told us we should be doing. It's definitely not that. I think we all know in the bottom of all of our souls what is rewarding to us. And as I keep discovering more and more and more and more, it's all so very simple. Very, 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 very simple. It's the small things. It's the simple things. Again, I don't need to escape. I don't need to leave my life because I love it here. I love myself. I love who I am. I love the people around me. I love the neighborhood. I love the things I see on a day-to-day basis. Fuck, I'm just in love with life. Straight up. And that's what I was telling this one chick I was talking to very recently. Like, you gotta start loving your fucking life. Like, what are you doing? Shit's just gonna pass you by. And yet you're all caught up in your head over like dumb shit about school and this and this and that. Like, I get you're trying to get things done, but do you love your life right now or what? Like, what's up? Because like we're not, this ain't gonna work out if you're over there hating your life and I'm over here loving my life. I can see that being attractive, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I even like you enough to to want to extend my light. I don't know you. I don't know you. You're a fucking stranger. And I know that if I'm gonna take on a new girl, I'm gonna take on her fucking demons. I'm gonna take on her problems. It's part of it. It's part of it. There's been no girl that I've been with or been in contact with that hasn't had some sort of crazy fucked up demon or shit that's happened to them. Jesse, you said that you literally dropped a girl today for this reason, man. Fuck. Do you want to go on about that or?
Yeah, for sure, man.
Your camera's kind of glitchy, just so you know.
I thought that was just on my side. Do you mind if I just turn it off while you're speaking? Is that okay?
Yeah, go ahead, turn it off, and we'll just get the audio here because
Yeah,
this would be.
It's irritating me too, bro. I didn't want to be rude though, but I
No,
thought it was just on my side.
just a heads up. I'm gonna be off at 9:30, so just kind of like summarize it.
Yeah, no, that's cool, man. Yeah. She panics and holds her hands to her head every time I drop a bomb, basically, and the world's not how she thinks it is and shit like that, and she's curled up in a ball. Like, is my life even like all this shit, right? And today she come over to me in some stink energy from her sister, and this was numerous times. And I just sat her down next to me and I was like, man, you know what? We only enjoy each other when we're having sex, and every other time outside of that, we're just talking about your issues and how you deal with life and how you operate with the knowings and things like that. So I did the exact thing today, bro, because it's not worth your peace, you know, brother. And ultimately, you didn't know her, or I didn't know her. She's just come along. I've known her for about 3 weeks, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this until some bitch comes along and is good, man. It's so not worth it, eh?
Yeah, I absolutely understand that because it's like, yes, you know, I got a lot that I got to take care of, man. You know, I am growing and doing what I'm doing out here. So every time a girl comes around and brings darkness, it's like, damn, I feel for you. You know, I truly, truly do feel for you. But I sometimes don't think like I'm not the one to deal with that, at least not now. Not at this time. Not at this time. And not even that, man. It's just a matter of like whom do I want to take on and deal with that for? I don't know if it's going to be some random chick off a fucking dating app. Like, to me, that seems a little fucking ridiculous, quite honestly. If I'm just giving, you know, like an example. Because me personally, I'm not afraid of darkness. I've handled my own darkness. I could face darkness. I'm cool with darkness. And I know what I know so that I'm able to handle darkness, right? But there's a certain exchange that I like to see if I'm really going to pursue handling someone else's darkness, you know? And so yeah, that's just what it seems to be the common theme out there nowadays. And it's with everybody. So we are the light. We are the light bringers. You have to bring the light. We speak with light. I speak from light. I feel light. I feel very light, very swift. Swift in my movement, swift in my actions, swift in my thoughts. I think I just feel extremely clear. Yeah, that's what it is. A clarity that's brought about because I'm good and I'm continuing to get fucking better. Continuing to get better. I got more businesses on the way. Everyone around me is fucking getting better and better and better, right? We got Johnny in one room and he's fucking doing his shit, doing his work, building his shit, coming up with his plans. We got Will on the other side here, fucking lawyer. He's about to get licensed in a whole nother state, like sworn in. I'm over here. I got my hands in all kinds of shit, moving parts, moving pieces. You know, I'm about my fucking business. I'm about my shit. And I love that. I love how it feels. I love how that feels. I don't got time to go on fucking boba dates. I don't got time right now to go do random fucking shit at random fucking times of the day. At most, it's like, come over, watch a movie, and I'm good. That's it. And then you gotta go home before my workouts. And I stick to that. Because I can't afford to ever get sloppy. I can't afford that. None of us can afford that. Because the second that shit starts happening and seeping in, that the second you start falling off of the things that you're doing little by little, it just gets worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And once you get to a certain point, It's like extremely hard to get out of that shit. I've never been there though. I haven't been there. As far as I can remember, I haven't been there. But I've known other people that have been there, and it's the same story. It's like you're up and then it's down, you're just like fuck, and then you can't get out of it. So it's best not to even end up in that situation anyways. It's really better off that way. Really better off that way. And so here I am, surrounded by who I'm surrounded around. Amazing fucking people. We come together, we organize, we strategize, we go out, we press into the environment. And we use our knowledge, our wits, our charisma, our skills. And we go around and we socialize and we have amazing interactions with people. Amazing interactions with people, because through the darkness, through whatever's going on out there, that condition out there, we still find a way to bring that moment into someone's space, even if it's temporarily 10, 20, 15, 30 minutes, whatever it may be, and just brighten people up. I love doing that. I love it. I love it. And I know I'm good at it. I know I'm good at it. And that's what happens. You know, that's just the IMC thing, right? When you get really good at this, you get good at making people feel good. And when you put out things that feel good, feeling good comes back to you. It bounces back and forth, back and forth. You know, the universe is vibrational. What you put out, it comes right back to you. So cool. I like this gift. I like giving this gift. It's great. And I feel very generous. Being generous is something that I've actually really been focused on lately. I love being generous. I want to be more generous. And as more income comes in, I want to be even more generous, you know? Because people have been generous with me. People have believed in me. Like that's amazing. Amazing how many people have believed in me along the way. So I got to keep that in mind. I don't take that shit for granted. I really don't take that shit for granted. So when it's time and I'm further along to where I need to be, I'm going to remember how I was treated, and I will pass that back down. Because I think it's only right. It's only right. Man. So there's nothing more than to be thankful and be grateful. You know? And I'm sure there's going to be another girl in my life soon. There always is. Always. And so as I get better at doing what I do and I get stronger, it's even better for her. It's even better for her. I'm not doing it for a girl. I'm doing it for higher reasons than to get in a fucking relationship, right? Most of these guys are running around doing shit just for fucking girls, which is very lame, in my opinion. It's very lame. Like, yeah, I get it. Everything that we do, yeah, I get it. There is that thing in the back. Like, yeah, you will attract a girl from that, but you got to keep your objectives higher than that, because my happiness, my own value isn't based on any sort of relationship, and it can't be that way, because the second a relationship is out the window, then so is all that happiness and confidence or whatever the fuck it is. And that's what happens to most of these guys out there. They base everything off of getting in a relationship or girl or sex or whatever it is, right? So I'm not saying those things are bad. Those are like, that's human fucking behavior. But you got to have things that are beyond that and higher than that. Higher than that. So it's like when I'm trying to create harmony in my world and someone's bringing disharmony towards me, then I could kick that disharmony out because I don't need it here. What are you doing? Here I got this world, I've created it, I've built it, and you think you're going to come in and act a certain way? Fuck out of here. Fuck out of here. So this is what I got. This is what I'm giving to the world. This is what I'm trying to do. It's like, you think we take a fucking cold ass shower in the morning just for nothing? Just for fucking nothing? No, I'm dedicated to this shit. This is my path. This is my path. I inflict the discomfort upon myself to handle discomfort. Yes, yes, I do. But at the end of the day, I get to say, this is my world. This is my kingdom. And quite frankly, I do whatever I want. It's my shit here. I own my life. I own this body. Even though I didn't choose to be in it. I didn't choose to be here. I didn't choose to be Alex. I didn't choose to be Alex Palacio. I ended up here. We all ended up here. It's a trip to think about. So we take nothing for granted at the end of the day. And we remember to stay thankful, to stay on our vision, because that vision, it's all we got, man. That fucking vision. And then that vision will come true, and then you'll have another vision. Just hopping from vision to vision to vision to vision. That's my superpower. Whatever I envision comes to life. It's crazy. So yeah. Man, it was such a great day today. We got so much done around here. This place is so beautiful. It's getting nicer and better and better and better. So fucking majestic. It's magical. The energy that you put into things really matters around you. Whatever energy you're putting into your environment, it pays off. It truly does. So for that, put your energy in around you, into your environment. Make it how you want. Because we have that ability. We make things how we want around us. That's the goal. That's what we're all trying to do. I want things around me to be how I desire it to be. And so, yeah, I could take a walk around the block, about 4 minutes, and I get an amazing view of the city. Jesus Christ, that's like something I've envisioned before. Kind of trippy to think about. Kind of trippy. So what's next? What's after this? Well, I know that my thoughts today will create my tomorrow. My thoughts today will create my tomorrow. And I keep that in mind. I keep that very close to me. My thoughts today create my tomorrow. So as I think about my thoughts and where they've been, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. But I got here, I made it work. I made it work because my thoughts weren't always this way. My thoughts were not this way once upon a time. So yeah. All right. This felt really good. This was a great live. I'm actually about to hop on another live right now with Will. You guys can catch it. I'm going to be on with Will in like a minute or two. So hop on over to that. We're probably going to have a whole different thing delivered. Let's see where that's going to go. Alex Palacio, Base 2 IMC, San Jose. Be the best. Fuck the rest. All right, let's get it. Round 2 coming up. Let's go.